Hi there, my name is Cynthia Wakio. Today we discuss on how you can build confidence in your sales team. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Why is it important for a sales team to have confidence?
Now, at the end of the day, Cynthia, we need the sales team to deliver results. And as you and I know, sales is about the team interacting with our customers, getting out there and delivering results, so to speak. So with that, how they present themselves really matters. Because even for yourself, think about it. The last time you went to buy this very nice looking top, you first, despite liking the product, you still had to engage with the salesperson. And if you didn't find them confident in what they were offering, if you didn't find them confident in the way they were communicating, I'm sure you'd have some questions and you may not have ended up buying the top. So confidence is good because it gives the client, it gives the customer assurance that the person who's engaged in them, they know what they're talking about, they know the product or service, and so a customer is able to do business with a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what every employer wants. So what strategies can they use to build confidence in their sales team?
For me, from where I sit and in my experience, I mean, the 12 years I've been in HR, I think there are only two ways to go about it. Number one is getting the salesperson to really understand the product or service. And this is where empowering them, being able to train. And there's always this myth that salespeople are born. Salespeople are not born. They are people who ordinarily they are talkative, they are extrovert, and people think that it's very easy for these people then to do sales. Unfortunately, not. Um, at the end of the day, what you need to do is empower this salesperson with the right product information and knowledge. So, for example, if it's you, you probably come and ask, "What is the material?" You'll ask, how do I need to take care of this material? You'll also ask, what is the source? For example, if something comes from China, it's not going to cost as much as something that comes from the UK. So, and based on that only, you can probably be able to spend some 2,000 shillings more, and if the customer service or salesperson doesn't bring out that, you see, the business could lose. So train them on the product and also train them on the soft skills, that comes with someone being a salesperson. For example, things like negotiation skills, things like presentation skills, even things like prospecting. Yeah, so I'm sure if a business is able to invest in training, then they'll go a long way in motivating this person and making them confident. And the other aspect that we can't forget is the work environment. And work environment here, I'm talking about number one, relationships that you have, because I could also empower you, but if it's a toxic work environment, then things are also not going to work. And salespeople, sometimes when I talk to salespeople, a lot of them feel like the company doesn't have the best interest at heart, either in terms of giving them the right resources or just trying to make the job easier for them. Yeah. And also, in terms of also the work environment, there's also the issue of fair compensation. So let's not, there's always this myth that, salespeople, they're supposed to make all their money from commissions. There's nothing wrong with that, but I believe as an organization first is look at the bare minimum. What does this person need? Based on the experience, what do they need? So if it's an entry-level person, you can't give them 5,000 and you don't even give them transport and you expect them to be able to deliver. No. So look at what is the minimum that I need to empower this person. Then um, the extra they can make through their commissions. Because number one, I've motivated them. They can be able to cater for their transport. They can be able to pay rent. So they'll not be struggling with the basics. Yeah. And then that will now help them to excel. Yeah. So as you can see, confidence, there are a couple of things that the organization need to consider. Yeah.
And how can CSS now come in to help with this?
I think for us, there are two approaches, and this is something we've been discussing, with all these videos. And I would say number one is to make sure that the organization, they have the right person on board, because all those nice things that I've described, Cindy, it doesn't matter if you don't have the right person on board, you're wasting your time. So the way you hire really matters. And I would say 90% of the problems you have with your salespeople they are from the way you hire. Yeah. So even if you put all the resources, you do all the trainings, you pay this person the market rate, you give them the commission, if they're not the ideal person for the job, you're getting it wrong. So for us, I would want us to start the conversation from there. Yeah. And we do offer recruitment service, and it's free of charge. Come, we have a meeting. It's free of charge. We get to discuss. Yeah, if the problem is on you, I'll tell you. I'll tell you this is where you need to improve. Maybe you're not paying market rate, you're not keeping your word. I'll tell you the truth. Yeah. Then from there, how else can we be able to empower the sales team? So if training is the solution, you see how we go about it. Yeah. So I can't be able to tell you that it's a one size fit all. No, I would say it depends with various clients. They have various needs, and what we do, the important thing is having that sitting to be able to understand where they're coming from. And then from there, we can be able to recommend a solution that is specific to their needs.
Yeah, a customized training.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time too.
Thank you for watching. For more information on how we can help you build a more confident sales team, please click on the link below. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.